Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Our Town of Hilton head guest today is Thomas Boxley. He's Executive Director, and I'm going to say the full name and then we'll just call it the CDC, the Gullah Geechee Historic Neighborhoods Community Development Corporation.
You got it. You got it. One take.
I did one take.
Yes.
We'll just call the CDC from now on. So
yes.
Good to see you. It's been since I think when you first started.
Yes,
About a year ago.
It's been a year now, so a little over a year. So thank you for having me back.
Well, it's good to have you. And for the viewers that aren't familiar with the CDC, if you will, again, the Gullah Geechee Historic Neighborhood CDC, what is your purpose and the mission and the creation? What inspired the creation of this organization?
Wonderful question. So CDCs, Community Development Corporations, are typically organized to support communities and support specific issues such as economic development, affordable housing, and some are formed to deal with social related issues. Our CDC formed here on Hilton Head in the year 2022 and went through all of the formal processes of seating a board, hiring myself as an executive director. And our purpose is to support the historic Gullah neighborhoods here on Hilton Head Island that have been impacted over the years, mainly first by the development of the highway in 1956, and subsequently over the years, the Gullah Geechee population has suffered land loss and a decline in economic activity. And so that's two of the things that we really want to focus on is economic development, business growth and development, and then to work to prevent the loss of land.
Okay.
Yes, and some of that we'll also dig into some historic preservation, cultural preservation activities. Shameless plug, this month is Gullah Celebration.
Right.
So go out and support the Gullah Geechee culture this month. Yes.
The various activities that will be happening in February.
Yes.
And so your accomplishments in 2024, you started in November of 2023, and you set some goals for last year. Did you achieve everything that you had hoped?
Yes, we did. We were immediately thrust into the highway expansion, William Hilton Parkway expansion project, and so I began hosting community meetings and hosting meetings with individual property owners and families in the 278 corridor, which is the historic Stony neighborhood.
Right.
And so that was a huge learning process for me. Hosted probably about 70 meetings, totaling about 110 hours in that first year, just specifically dedicated to learning and understanding more about the impacts of the highway project.
Did it mean a lot to those folks to have you there explaining things? They had a lot of questions, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I think that we gained a significant amount of trust through that process, and it was, again, such a learning experience for me being new to the area. So that was one piece. We also had a series of strategic planning workshops in 2023 or 2024, and we listened to hear what the community desired, and part of that was business growth and development. And so last year, between August and November, we hosted a series of financial education workshops in partnership with TD Bank, and that was geared towards small business growth and development. Okay. So those were successful workshops, and we look forward to hosting more of those in the future.
Very good. Yes. So 2025. We've got about a minute left. You want to share some of your goals?
We will extend and further carry forward some of that momentum that we gained in 2024. We will begin to host another series of financial education workshops. Some of those will be focused on home ownership. We will also launch a small business development loan program, as well as a real estate development loan program in 2025. We have an exciting wayfinding application that we will launch in 2025 as well, and that's a very exciting program because we engage young people in that process of developing the technology by which individuals can experience the history utilizing QR codes at historic Gullah sites.
That is very exciting, and you've got youth that applied to be part of that, and you've got like 9, I think, young people.
In the month of December, we put the call out for youth paid internships, and we received a huge response. And so our contractor had originally committed to providing 4 paid internship positions, but ended up hiring 9 young people for paid internships. So it's going to be a busy 2025.
A busy 2025, a lot of accomplishments from last year. Thomas, thank you so much for your service.
My pleasure.
And you being here on our island and all the great work that you're doing with the Gullah Geechee community. Thank you so much.
Thank you.